everybody. All by myself today. So make sure you're commenting so that I know I'm not the only one here. And with the system we use, I can't see if there's people watching or not. So the only way I know who's watching is if you comment. So make sure for anybody who's tuning in today with our live that you make sure and comment so that I know that you're watching. Oh, hello, my friend. I am good. I am lonely today because I'm the only one here, but it's been a good day. It's been kind of busy with customers, and I've been working on another art journal page, so it's been good. And how are you? What are you up to today? I sent your package off yesterday. I think they came to $11 or something with tax, but I can get that for you. I have them on layaway. I don't know if you could, I'll have to check. You might be able to search them online and pay for them. I'll have to look to make sure I have them set to be on the website as well, but I can do that. But your other order I just sent yesterday, so I didn't even think about those flowers or I would have put them in there, so sorry about that. Hello, Lori. Reading is not necessarily being lazy, so that's okay. Sometimes that's just some downtime that is very much needed. Yeah, I should have thought, but I didn't. Oh well. And what are you up to today, Lori? What are you doing? So yes, for anybody joining, please make sure you at least pop in and say hello so that I know that you are on with us. Hello, Melanie. How are you? What are you up to today? So it's going to be a little bit more of a quieter live today. I just wanted to show you a few of the new things that have been coming in that we haven't really talked about lately because we've been so busy doing demos. Sorry, I need to have some water. So, what should we start with? What should we start with? Well, let's start going through a couple things and then I will talk about some of the classes and things we have coming up, okay? Babysitting. Sure. Oh, I'm only my unpaid job. Yeah, no kidding. I'm only having the store open till 4 today, so if you are thinking about coming in, it's only going to be open till 4. Because I wasn't supposed to work today, and then I had both my staff have other commitments, Jen and Elizabeth, so I'm working and I have kids at home, so I am closing at 4 today, so just so that you know. Okay, so let's get started with, I'm going to see if I can switch my camera views here. All right, so let's get started with this. So I'm hoping, oh yeah, you can see. Okay, so I don't know what works best. Maybe we'll just do this. And besides, then you can see me while I talk. So some new Minty chippies, these are called. So they are, I mean, they're not really a chipboard. They're softer than chipboard, but they are paper or maybe the type of chipboard they have overseas in Poland. I'm not sure, but so this one is called Nature Set. So it comes on a 12 by 12 sheet and you can ink them, you can spray them, you can paint them just like you do with regular chipboard. But they are just a little bit more delicate than the chipboard cutouts that we have here, okay? So number 1, Nature Set. This is very nice. I love the butterflies. So set number 2 is called Steampunk. So I thought this would be very, very popular for mixed media. You know, I love this one here with the moth on the light bulb, right? So Steampunk, these are all online. They are all ready to go. So if you like them, you can add them to your cart right now. This one's my favorite, the feathers. Hi Pam, nice of you to join. Oh. Okay, Pam, wildest wave. Okay, so this one's my favorite, the feathers one. Like, wow, it's beautiful. Hi, Rhonda, how are you? So I'm just showing some of the new stuff. And like I said, everything I show you today is already on our website. We were a little bit of ahead of the game this time around, so that's always nice when it can be part of the website before I show it. So feathers, very nice. And then this one's called boho, but it's kind of dream catchers, right? Which again, very beautiful. So put some of these on the front of a mini album, or, you know, even these ones inside, make pockets out of them for your scrapbooking. Even like Jen showed when she did the demo of this one, to use them as shaker cards or shaker forms. So very cool on this one, making sure I'm showing you it all. So boho. Hi, Lori. How are you? What are you up to today? You didn't see the feathers online. Okay, well, I can go back and verify that for you. I know, the feathers. And then this one's called vehicles. So look at this one's very cool. We don't get a lot of this sort of direct masculine items very often. So I thought the fact that they brought this out, it was a good idea to get. Love that they have a monster truck, you know, and just all the different ones, excavator and the fire truck. And, you know, this would be great for any kinds of kids scrapbook pages, you know, male scrapbook pages. If you're doing any kind of like renovating, even for road trips and things, these would be great for. So this one's called vehicles. So we do have some of the main minties still, or chippies still available. These are just some of the new ones that we've received. So I might as well continue with Minte. So I'm trying to bring in more of the 6x8. Oh, I guess you don't need to have that there. More of the 6x8 sizes of paper packs, because I feel like they just kind of are more readily usable. So this one's called Garage. It's oops, I guess I can go like this. Just gonna kind of flip through. So you get two of each, I think. Oh, three of each of each 8 designs. And I know this probably doesn't fit on totally well, but you get the gist of it anyway. So look at the blankets and the plaid kind of wool looks. That's very neat. Kind of like a leather look, rusted, not really checker plate, but some metal. So really awesome for grunge stuff. And then you get this. So this is beautiful, like a toolbox, and then you get some cutouts, and then back to the beginning. So 3 each of the 8 designs, and as well, Minte is bringing out die cuts now. I'll bring them up a little bit higher so you can see. So beautiful die cuts that go along with the packages. I've tried to make sure I've ordered them in for the coordinating ones, and they're really, really beautiful. Like they've got some really amazing, good detailed designs in here. I'll just show you a couple, because I think this one's going to be a popular pack, so I just want to show you. Hello, Dorinda. Thanks for popping on. Hello, Wanda. Oh, and Wanda, I wanted to also mention to you that now that I've got the Minte order in, your City of Love came in. So if you wanted to go online and order that, you absolutely could, and even just pick up in store, and I'll just hold it here for you. But I just wanted to show you some of these amazing little die cuts that they have in here. These little pipes, so cool, and guitars and tires. You know, just kind of anything masculine, which is amazing. A bigger size of toolbox. So that's, yeah, and like look at all these pieces. Soccer ball, some, I don't even want to start to say what this piece is. I know it's a piece of a vehicle, but I'm not going to venture to say what it is and then get it wrong. Very cool. So I'm loving that Minte is bringing out some die cuts, because I feel that they do their paper packs so well that it's kind of about time that they started bringing out some die cuts. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I probably won't open the other sheets of die cuts, but I'm just gonna put this aside so that I'll put those back away in a minute. Okay, so then the next pack, which I really love, is called Blissful Time. Very beautiful. So I'll just quickly kind of flip through this so you can get a good look at it. So this is kind of like a light sage green, some pinks. So I guess that's kind of the theme, is like the kind of pinks and greens. This one's beautiful though. Again, 6x8. I can bring these in the full 12x12s. I didn't, but they are available in the, I'm lying. I did bring the garage one in 12x12. This is beautiful. I'll bring that up closer so you can get a better look at it. Just so, so nice. Oof. And then like here, these ones, here, I'll put it so it's not upside down, just because of the way it flips in here, right? And then look at this, the cut apart sheet with the feathers. And so Blissful Time, this one's called, and again, these are already all on our website. And so, oh, look at the pink clouds, that's beautiful. So, and then again, they have amazing, amazing cutouts, die cuts to go with this. I'm just trying to focus on my camera here. Like, look at all these pieces. There is, now I wonder if it says on here how many die cuts are in here. It doesn't, but there is quite a few. So, online if you're interested in these. Yes, to finish your dream. Oh, the video keeps freezing. I'm sorry if that's on my end. I apologize. I'll just kind of keep going. Hopefully it works itself out. The paper packs, these ones I'm showing Dagny are 6x8. I can, like I said, get them in 12x12. I just didn't because I feel like my 12x12 papers just aren't selling like they used to. So I'm bringing them in this size for now. So this one's called Little One. Beautiful, beautiful. So hopefully you can see it all, and hopefully the internet works better. I haven't had any trouble in the store today at all, so I hope that whatever is going on, that it works itself out. So good if you're doing any kind of Little One pages. This would even be good. I mean, the die cuts are quite like very young, but the papers would be nice even if you're doing a little bit older, like a birthday party or something. Be very nice. So that's that, and again, the die cuts to go with it. I don't know, maybe do you want me to show them here? Oh no, that screen's so little. I'll keep them on this one. So 6x8 package of die cuts should be online already, like I said. Okay, and then everybody remembers these ones that I showed quite a while ago. So I think we may have had this one. This one's called Backgrounds Grunge, or the basic book number 4, and it should be online. So again, these are 6x8 as well. Does it say here? 4x6 designs. So that is another thing I love about Mintay, is they give you more than one. So look at these. Ooh, love, love, love this one. So beautiful. Okay, so basic book 4, Backgrounds Grunge, online. Okay, now these are their new ones. I'll start with this one. Background book 10. What are my other one? 12 and 11. Okay, so perfect. Start with 10. This one is called Backgrounds Wood. So you can see there, Backgrounds Wood. These are not just cute, Pam. They are beautiful, beautiful. If you order Ramona, do I ship? Absolutely. It calculates it all online. Or if you know somebody coming to Dawson, you can just select local pickup or in-store pickup, and I'll just hold it here for you. So absolutely. And hello, and thank you for joining me, Ramona. That's awesome to see you. So this is the wood one. I'll just flip through it quick too. Oh, wow. These are beautiful. I am partial to wood, so I seem to navigate towards any wood patterns, but that's beautiful. So again, basic books 10, background wood. That is that one. And Ramona, I'm going to write your name down so you're entered into our monthly draw. Oh, teary-eyed, how come? What's going on? What's happening, Auntie? What's happening? Hello, Laura. Nice of you to join. Just going over some new products here. So this next one's beautiful. It's, oh, no, let's do 11. So that was book 10. This is book 11. Boken technique. You remember a few years ago, this was really popular to do the Boken technique on your cards as background. So look at this. Beautiful. Can you imagine some cards with these backgrounds? So these books only come in 6x8. They do not release these background ones in larger pages. They are only 6x8. So this should all be online if you're interested. So this is the Boken one. Beautiful. And then lastly, the new book number 12. So these last three are brand new Minté. Just brought them out. This is the first time in the store. This one's called Floral Wood. So they put an extra little bit of a spin on it, which is very cool, I thought when I looked. So look at this. So wood, but with a floral bit to it. It's beautiful. Beautiful. So anybody who loves wood, this is going to be... So it's like they've taken wooden paper and stenciled over top of it. It's just beautiful. So yep, anybody likes wood patterns, this will be the book for you. Book number 12, Floral Wood. That's the one you're looking for. Okay, and then the chippies we did already. All right, so another couple just extra things. So the brand new Reminiscence book number 5 came in, and it's kind of the summery colors, kind of a bit of an orange, and oh, look at this one. Oh, that is divine. Okay, this is, let's see what size this is. 10 by 7.5 is the size of this paper, if you're interested. 10 by 7.5. And the best thing that I absolutely love about these books, now I had these at the last retreat we did in 2021, and I did a project with these books, and everybody had one in their kit. And the thing I love about these books the most is that the front half of the book is heavier weight, like thicker cardstock pages, like quite thick. I'm gonna guess close to, oh, it's thick. Probably it's got to be close to 110. And then at the back of the book, they have, or did they switch it around this time? Oh, they did switch it around. So now it's at the front of the book is the thinner cardstock, which is honestly almost like computer paper thickness. It's quite thin. So they have that. Oh, look at that page. And then at the back, they have the really thick cardstock. So I really like that fact that they give you both papers in here. Boy, this book's... I haven't really looked at this one yet. We just got it in last week, I think. And Elizabeth was here, and so she put everything in the system, and so I didn't really get a chance to look. But wow, these oranges are beautiful. Some sunset pages. Wow. Look at that. Look at that one with the flowers. That's... So we only have a few of these books in stock. We only got 3 in at the moment. So if this is catching your eye, make sure you go on and order it, because this will probably go fast. Now that I'm really actually looking through it, I didn't quite know what to think from the front of it, but you've got to look through it, because it's a whole different ballgame when you actually look through it. And so this is number 5. They've had all 5 books, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I don't have any left. I have 3 of this one, and that's all I have. Yes, Lara, you do. You get the exact same pattern. So you'll just have half the book, that'll be the lightweight paper, and half the book, that'll be the heavyweight, and they are all the same. So there's where it stops, and here's the... Oh, yeah, okay. I was going to say, now that I'm saying that, it's not. But I know on the previous book, which I did my class with book number 3, it was, and I know that's how it was, is it had the exact same patterns. It's just somewhere... They had half the book in lightweight paper and half the book in a heavier weight paper. So yes, there's the matching ones to the heavier weight. So this here, that's the lightweight paper, and here at the back is the heavier, thicker paper. So I will put one aside for you, Dagny. Absolutely. I'll put it on the rest of your layaway. Okay, so that is beautiful. So thrilled we got book number 5, but I'm going to have to reorder some of the other books too. Then another new item that we got in the store is from 49 and Market, which honestly we have tons of new stuff from them, but I really like this one. It's called Ticket Essentials, perforated tickets and stamps. So in this little box you get 3 rolls. It doesn't come, it's not washi tape, it doesn't come pre-adhesive, but it is perforated. Look at that. So this is a whole roll of like little tickets or little stamps. And you just rip it. It comes and you just break it off at the perforation, just like the stamps used to be. Same with this one. So this is a little bit, way off screen here. This is a little bit more of like a ticket style book. But again, it's perforated, so you can just tear it apart. They're so adorable. I mean, I'm sure there's lots more styles in here, but I don't want to actually open the roll. And then this one is a ticket style one as well. And what I like about this one is that some of them go across, like this one here goes across, but then these ones are actually 2 separate ones that are perforated in the middle. This one goes across, this one goes across, these are all little ones. This one is all 3 in one, so it's not perforated in the middle. This is all 3 at one. So this is super amazing. And again, I didn't even look at this one because Elizabeth had brought it in, but $20.95 for this, and you get it in this cute little box, and it comes with all the perforations. So cute. Yes, the pack with the orange. Yeah, I gotcha. So this one's called Ticket Essentials, perforated tickets and stamps. Absolutely, would be. And so last week when I was working on my clusters, and we were kind of talking about that and going over, this would be amazing to use to make your clusters with. Okay, and then for anybody who's been getting into wax melts, we just got our silicone mat in, and so it's a mat at the top. Maybe I can open this up so that you can see it a little bit better. Ooh, it's thick. It's thicker than I thought. Okay, so you can set up your wax burner on the top here if you want, just to keep your work area safe. And then of course these are for when you pour your wax into them, so that you get perfect circles every time. You fill them up half full, and then you put your stamp in here, right, to sit in there and then let them cool. So this just gives you the nice even amount, perfectly formed circles. So this is a really nice mat. It's thick. This has got to be like a 1/4 inch. Oh, almost. 1/8 of an inch, I guess. But it's really thick and sturdy. I'm quite surprised. I didn't really think it was going to be like that. And I mean, you could use this silicone mat for your hot gluing, all of the other stuff that you would need heat safe embossing. I mean, it's a small surface. It's let's see, 6 by almost 5 3/4. So I mean, it's a bit of a smaller surface, but it would work just as good for any of your other heat embellishment stuff. So I just wanted to show this for anybody who's into the wax melts. This was brought out exactly for use with those. It says perfect for making wax seals, for watercoloring, stenciling, ink blending, more, etc., etc. Waterproof, heat resistant up to 480 degrees, and non-stick. Okay, so I'm just going to put that aside for now, and I'll work on that after. So now, what time are we at? Okay, good, perfect. So now, speaking of mats, new mats, we did get the Media Grip mat in, and now I'm not sure if anybody heard about this mat. If not, I just opened it and gave it a whirl. So this is brought out by Tim Holtz, but there's quite a few companies now that are bringing this out. And so what it is it comes in 10.5 by 12, so not quite a full 12 by 12, but it comes in 10.5 by 12. And what you can do is you can cut it down and use it for any, oh, sorry, I just have to grab it here. So the first thing I did was I cut mine down to, I cut it 7 inches by 5 inches, and then I put the 5-inch piece in my MISTI, or in your platform. And so what it does is it's a non-slip surface, right? So your paper, I can put my paper this way so you can see it. It's not going to slip around in here. So it is stuck in here. Now, when you go to stamp, it's probably still going to stick your paper to your stamp like how you do, but it's not going to ever move around, so that you don't necessarily need to use your magnets to have it held down. If you're okay with it lifting up, you now don't need your magnets at all to hold your papers down in here. So it comes in a thin little roll, and you can cut it and to use it for any items that you may want to use it for. So I wanted to also show that when I cut it, so this was my next piece. It comes with a plastic piece on it that you just peel off, and then if you want to, say, clean it and re-roll it and store it, you can put this plastic piece back on. But you basically can peel it, and then this is my my Make Art station, which I love to use this. For stenciling, I love this thing because of it being magnet. But now I can use it like this. I can put my paper for stenciling on there, and it's not going to move, right? It's not going to move. And so now when you go to get your stencil will move around, but at least now you only need to worry about taping or magneting down your stencil. You do not have to worry about your paper, which just reduces the stress, right, of not having. Before, I would, especially if you wanted to stencil in a certain spot, I would put the like green painter's tape on the back, right, or washi tape and roll it and stick it down, where now you don't have to do that. This sticky mat will hold on. It's actually meant to go with the glass mat. So for any of you that has the glass mat, this is what it was brought out for. You can see on the side here. However, some of the companies, and honestly, I want to say that even the Misty, which is made by My Sweet Petunia, I'm pretty sure they're making their own type of non-stick mat for it. However, when I went on to order some new Misties, they didn't have this in stock. So there are quite a few companies now that are bringing this out. So it's not just Tim Holtz, and it's not just specific to his glass mat. You can use it for lots of different things. So it's easy to cut. I just cut mine on my trimmer, on my 12-inch trimmer. And so you will maybe end up with some smaller pieces, but you can easily use these for just holding your pieces in place if you're making cards, if you're stamping little sentiments, anything. So you can cut and use it in whatever shapes and pieces that you want. And I think would be a great addition. Now it says on here, non-slip grip secures media in place for ink blending, stamping, and stenciling. Can be cut to various sizes as required. Washable and reusable. Clean with soap and water and allow to air dry, and it is also heat resistant as well. So you can just ink blend right onto this. You can just, I would just throw it in like a water bath, clean it up, let it air dry. You can stick, like I said, your clear piece back on top of it if you are that kind of person that wants it kept like that. Re-roll it, put it back in your box, and I think it's going to be a nice addition for anybody, especially if you do lots of stenciling. I think it's going to be a huge addition to your craft room. So that is that, and I think that was the last thing I had to show you for new products. Now quickly, just before we run out of time, and I am going to put it, oh no, maybe I'll keep it like this. Let's move this out of the way. So for our Valentines, if you have kids that are going to school and need Valentine's ideas, we are doing these. They're called Feed the Birds. Feed the Birds. So here's what it is. You get the tag pre-stamped. So it'll come like this, and they can color in the bird and they want, and then it's going to be stamped from to and from, right? And then you're going to get the wire that's going to come in the heart shape. And the kids are able to string the Cheerios on to the metal, and then on the back it says, hang this heart outside and feed the birds a sweet treat, or a sweet tweet. I'll turn this around so you can see. Jennifer did these up. So If you want to purchase these as a kit for your kids to do for their Valentine's at school, you get 24 in a kit for $19.95. And like I said, this comes pre-stamped, pre-cut. This comes already put on the back. The wire already comes shaped in the shape of a heart. So all your kids need to do is string it and then attach the tag and then write the to and from. If you need more than 24, they are $1 each after 24, and this is already ready to go on our website, so you can order that up. Really cute idea. Super, super cute idea. And then lastly, I just wanted to show I'm just going to change my preview here, my windmill again. So this is about 1/4 inch thick wood, and you make it into the shape of a windmill. You don't make it. It comes pre-cut, but you assemble it, I should say. So this class is coming up on next week, February 9th from 6 to 8. And then again on the 19th from 12 to 2. So depending on if evenings work better for you or weekends. And so what everybody will get is a sheet of 12 by 12 paper from Craft Consortium. That is, now I'm forgetting the name of this paper, but it looks like alcohol ink. Really cool paper. So we're using the monochrome, I think is the name of the pack, and so you'll be able to pick whatever piece of paper that you want. I can show the base too because it shows it a little bit more. Then I have a whole bunch of ink of metallic paint from Prima. So I painted these little strips on here, and then I painted the windmill itself. The center is paper and the stand is paper, and this part is paper. So that's just Mod Podged on, and then I use my sanding strips from Foundations Decor, my files, and that's how we actually get the paper nice and clean, is we use it with files. And then like I said, you can pick whatever metallic paint you want. Then I splattered it with white acrylic paint and inked it with ground espresso ink. So I'll show you how to do that. Class is $45. It's on those 2 different days. It's online. Sign up, register online. And I think that's about all I have to show you. The half an hour went super fast when it contains new product. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing some of the new product. We haven't done a new product reveal for a while. So this was good, and it was nice, quiet for me to be able to do when I'm by myself. It's a little bit easier when I'm by myself. So I appreciate you guys, as usual, joining in. Oh, and hello, Cindy. It's nice to see you too. I miss saying hello to you, but I want to reach out and say hello to you now. It's wonderful for you to join in. I hope everything's going good for you. So thank you again for joining. All the products I showed are on our website. It calculates the shipping, so that's already looked after for you. If you're near Dawson, or you know you're going to be in the area, even if it's a couple weeks, totally fine. We will pull it, have your name on it, and have it here for you. If you need it shipped, like I said, it calculates it for you. So I'll see you next week, and I'm contemplating doing a demo with the wax molds. So we will see how, yes, and it's Audrey's class, so I don't want to forget about that. But we'll see how the wax molds go. I may or may not. I'm not sure yet, but I've been tossing it around since it's a new product that, you know, we haven't really touched base on. Check out this media mat though, look it up. It's very cool. I think I'll be using it a lot. I can see lots of, how are they shipped? How are the products shipped? I just ship them Canada Post. I haven't had any issues. I've shipped all across Canada. I shipped to Chetwynd Lots, Ramona. If that's a concern, you can always call me. If you have any other questions, I can let you know about that. If there is anything that may freeze, like texture paste or paint or ink or any of that kind of stuff, I include a heat pack, and that's just included in the order. You don't have to pay extra for it. So, and I've had lots of luck. The only trouble I've had so far is I shipped some crackle paste to the Yukon, and my heat packs only last for 3 days, and it had frozen by the time it got there. But otherwise, I've had no problems with any of the products freezing. So take a look online. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining today. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed seeing some new products. I enjoyed showing them to you. So we'll see you next week. Have a great week until